feels like the sound went off.
Catching up?
I don't know. Okay, it's still recording.
Are you picking up sound waves though?
Yeah, I'm picking up sound waves here.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure I'm picking up sound waves on the computer.
Look, it's stuck at 125.
No, it just hasn't.
Ooh,
Hey!
that was like 1, 2, 3.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna stop. Start right over. There you go. I'm gonna leave it on like that so it doesn't do that. Cause
Are we good now?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh,
We're just.
it
I'm
looked
just
like
gonna. It's just gonna make it harder for me to put it together.
A little bit more.
Because you were at the 125 and it kind of stalled there.
No, but I think it caught the whole.
Yeah, it's just
sound.
a glitch where it just the what is it called? Just the graphics part of it.
Yeah, true.
But it was still catching the sound. Look at that bang! This
Nice.
guy's knocking them all down.
Murderer.
Tiago, what the fuck? Like, where all these come from?
I don't know, dude. They just started showing up, and
Like,
it's
this
cold
is
outside.
this is fucking random.
No, you have
There's
fruits,
millions.
that's why. And you have the fruits in here sitting for a few days. That's where they come from.
The fruits are in the fridge.
They still come from as soon as you take it out, and when it goes in the garbage, they'll be born off the peels. Their eggs are literally sitting on the peels.
Oh my god, you guys are eating flies.
Exactly, that's what we are. We are.
We
Because
love.
we have the same problem. Because my mom, she has these little cherry tomatoes in her backyard.
Yeah.
She picks them, bring them inside, and a few days later, we start getting fruit flies.
I fucking
And I
hate
started
fruit.
looking into it. So yeah, the
I'm sorry, man. There's too many of
all the
them.
little fruits are actually the eggs are actually on the skin of it already. It's
Yeah.
just that sometimes when you eat it all, you toss it in the trash, you throw the trash away immediately. But if you leave like the fruits still lying around for a few days uneaten,
Yeah.
then because it's in the warm environment, it hatches, and then the little flies fly around. Hence fruit flies, because they came from the fruit.
You should Google how to like trap fruit flies. I know there's ways to do it.
I know. I saw that. Like you put a little cup and you put like.
Vinegar, like some type of vinegar in it.
They said like wine
Wine.
is a good one.
Oh.
Like having
Yeah,
wine.
'cause it's
Yeah.
sweet. I think it's sweet because
I remember like you can like put like a little plastic wrap over the cup and then poke holes in it, and then the fruit flies will
Oh, yeah.
go in,
Okay.
but they can't fly back out
Right.
because they're just stupid.
I should do that at home.
They drown. It's like a fruit fly.
I'm sorry, man. Fuck, man.
This guy, his eyes are sharp. These things are so tiny. He's buzzing around.
Fuck,
He's like
man.
right behind his back.
Dude, there's too many of them. Fuck.
I think
But
you
yeah.
get the majority of them.
I hope I did. Look at that one. See?
There's still one.
He's like taunting me.
It's all right. Though.
What are you guys doing this weekend, man?
I don't think I have anything planned.
Your girl?
No, we're not going out.
Have you guys seen that show, Hot Wings or whatever?
Yeah.
Have you seen that show on YouTube?
No.
What is
Where-
it? The
Oh,
Hot,
yeah.
Hot Ones?
Hot Ones.
Sean Ashton.
I forgot his
think
name.
that's his
Something
name.
like that. Have you
Yeah.
seen Hot Ones?
The,
Yeah,
the
I've seen
white
We were
bald
watching
guy.
the other day. Fucking hilarious.
Who was his guest that day? I only watched selective ones.
Really? No,
Yeah, I
I've
don't watch
seen
them all.
a ton of them.
I've seen the one. Well, obviously
Kevin
Neil,
Hart was dying.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was on that once.
Yeah, I saw that one.
What's his name? That guy. He was a comedian. That English British comedian. Whatever.
There's a lot of them. This is
Yeah.
shit, son.
I know. It's a good show. It's a funny show.
It's a fucking funny show. We should start doing shit like that. Just testing us. We should play games.
I don't like hot stuff.
Really? You are Asian, dude.
That is true. You are
I
Asian.
don't like hot stuff.
I
anymore.
thought
Why
you
not?
guys
I
fucking
No way. I used to.
pissed their at you or some shit.
Hey, listen. I'm Cambodian. I'm not Laos. Laos people like spicy stuff.
I might be
Julia
like,
likes spicy
I
stuff.
might be like some type of Laos.
You know, because a lot of their foods are more spicy
Hell
than
yeah.
ours. I
Like-
like spicy, but to the point where I can still taste my food with a little bit of heat.
Yeah, me too. Me too. None of that fucking melt your face off type
Yeah.
shit.
No,
does
it's like
not
so
go with me.
hot. You're like,
And it burns when it goes in, and it fucking burns when,
When it
goes
comes out.
right?
It's like, why would you want to fucking do that to
No,
yourself?
it's torture.
It is torture.
Exactly. It's not fun. It's not delicious.
I don't know why people do it. I don't know.
Some people like spicy stuff.
Yeah,
It's
but
like when they do the spicy challenge where it's so hot you have to sign a waiver
oh yeah,
for those challenges.
yeah.
It's like that.
People who eat
one,
that, they buy that one chip with the ghost.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's just that
yeah.
one potato chip.
That one
I mean,
little chip. It's like
Fuck that.
$5 for that one piece
Yeah.
of chip.
Pepper spray me, bitch. I don't need that
I've seen
shit.
that.
That shit.
Nuts.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I just
I
want.
would.
I would not do that.
I'll be like, okay, then shove it up your butt. Like, let's see how you
That's
do.
what we should do. We should start doing like some type of
No, I'm not shoving nothing.
No.
We'll do a challenge
We should do some type of like
today on this podcast.
challenge or some shit, or some type of games or
Well, tonight,
Oh,
Julia wants to go get wings.
wings.
Lol.
That's what she wants. I don't know. She wants wings. That's what she was
Buffalo
saying.
Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild
She
Wings.
wants. Yeah, that would work.
KFC wings.
No.
No,
She wants
no.
spicy stuff, dude.
Spicy.
Julia can handle spicy.
She's Asian.
I know that.
Fuck.
Um,
Tiago, this is bugging me. Look at this shit.
I know these bugs are bugging you. Well, after we're done, I'll make a trap for these motherfuckers. It's war. It's war, bitch.
Fucking torture them. Just trap
Nah,
them.
they're just gonna fucking drown.
Trap them and make them
I
drown.
bet you there's a vegan that would watch this and be like, you can't kill the flies. You know what I mean? Can't eat them either.
Call Pete on me.
if a mosquito bites them, would they swat it?
They probably would.
I
They'd be like, oh my god, I killed one.
No, just go ahead and feed on my blood. You can't kill them.
They're in love with me.
They're part of the food chain. They go and go.
Oh, I mean, I'm the fruit flies are just harmless, but I mean, mosquitoes in themselves. That's that malaria has killed more people than anything ever.
Yeah.
Like malaria
fuck
has
mosquitoes.
killed more motherfuckers
I'm surprised though.
than anything that's ever existed.
Speaking of mosquitoes, I don't think I've gotten bitten last year. Or this past summer.
What?
By mosquitoes.
Me neither.
Really?
Hmm?
It's because you guys go from the inside of your house to the inside of your car to the inside of work, and then come back out. You freaking.
That might be true. That might be true.
I
But
haven't spent any
I've
time
been.
outside this summer.
Case has gone outside never.
Outside never.
It's like
This
he
whole
bought,
summer.
No, he bought Fallout, and then he
Yeah,
just
that's right.
disappeared for a month. I'm not kidding.
I stopped
He
playing
used to
Fall-
come here like 3 times a week before he went to work because he was doing his second job at Target.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I bought Fallout. And he told me and whatever. And then 1 month, I had
You
to
just never
text
seen him.
I texted him and I said, are you alive? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm alive. Like he texted back. Probably paused the game to text me or something.
I was probably on my break.
Oh
I
shit.
paused it, went to eat for a bit.
After he was done eating, he
Looked up
checks his
on your
phone.
tips and secrets and Fallout
Unbelievable.
4.
And don't get me wrong, I was addicted to Fallout 4 as well. Like I played forever. But it was never as adamant as this guy.
Yeah.
Who was like, he came and he was talking about it. He would leave and then he came back the other day.
And he still talked about it?
talking about it. And and you bought The Witcher. Have you started it yet?
No.
Because once
should
you
I?
start The Witcher,
He's not.
I'll probably disappear. Again.
We won't see him on Fridays
he might
anymore.
come in on Friday to do the
On
podcast.
Fridays. I'll
Maybe.
update you on my
But he'll be like, what time is it? Oh, almost done? Podcast almost done. I gotta go. The Witcher's calling me.
I haven't played that yet. I have Batman Arkham Knight. I haven't started that yet. Metal Gear Solid 5. Haven't started that yet. I have the Amnesia.
Amnesia?
2-game pack. Yeah, the one that was free on PSN. It's like a horror game, point and click kind of horror game.
Point and click. I've never gotten into those.
Look up Amnesia and just watch it. It looks pretty good. It looks fun. A lot of people say it was fun. So I downloaded that. I haven't started that yet. I got a bunch of backlog
I
catalogs.
think I'm gonna buy what is it? Call of Duty.
Oh, World at War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good.
I don't know.
It does, but it's like I have so many games. I didn't even finish. So I usually like to finish one before I buy another.
Yeah.
And Metal Gear Solid 5, never finished. I never finished it.
And then you bought something.
It just sits there
And then
now.
I bought something else.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't on Amazon. It was at GameStop. Okay? So, and then I bought one that I keep going back to is Battlefield 1.
Yeah. No, Battlefield one's good.
Every few months I play, but then I suck because I'm not one of those guys that's always playing. And then there's always that little fucking kid
That talks the most
who
shit.
talks the most. But the problem is with like, I don't know if it's a PlayStation thing, but not a lot of people have microphones, or if they do, they don't want to listen to you.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit because I want to talk.
Yeah.
And
No,
then I try to talk to people, but they don't talk back.
I think it's a Battlefield thing. I think because usually it's
Yeah, but
mostly.
that's bullshit. That's more fun when
Yeah.
you talk. Because I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. And then I'm like killing,
Yeah.
I'm like running. And then I tell the guy, all right, I'm going to go to the left, you go to the right. You know what I mean?
And he just
then-
runs to the left with you.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, can't you fucking hear me? I'm talking to you. And then out of nowhere, he just says, you know what? Fuck you, man. And I'm like, what? You were listening to me this whole time? I was talking mad shit. And he didn't say anything. You don't be a weird silent fuck. Talk to me.
There's some people, man. Online is
It
It's
depends,
weird.
because like if I'm playing and there's somebody who's like spitting out like commands like that, I'm like, no, I don't have to do what you're saying.
No, but I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just saying, like, dude, let's stick together because as a team, we are better. Like, if you die, because if I'm with a person in the team, I'll never play as a sniper.
Yeah.
I'll play either as assault, so I can keep giving, them ammunition,
Yeah.
or I'll play as a medic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but what I like to do is play both people as a medic.
Yeah.
So, if
you die,
yeah.
yeah, you just
But I
keep
think
taking
assault it might be better because then one's always providing ammunition, so
Yeah.
we never run out.
Yeah.
And I'm always either reviving him and then giving myself life. As
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
the
shot.
health packs, yeah.
I'll hide, he shoots.
Yeah.
Heavy machine gun.
Huh.
I get the half sniper rifle because the medic has that half sniper rifle. And then I can kind of like pick people off at a more of a distance, and he can pick people off at close.
Yeah.
There you go. We're good. We're murdering you motherfuckers. No.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fucking do that shit.
Doesn't-
And if I'm in the airplane, we're kicking ass. He could be on the ground tagging targets for me to come down to just fucking shoot. Good
Okay, so you don't
times.
play any shooters?
I used to. Those things take up a lot of your time too.
Bro.
Oh, they're
So-
fantastic.
Because of you, I met you because you played Black Ops 3?
3.
Yeah, it was Black Ops 3. I didn't play Black Ops 3 until I met you. And then I went home, I bought myself a copy. And then I was playing that for the longest time.
Yeah.
I dropped that because I think I bought Fallout 4.
It was Fallout
But
4.
yeah. Actually, no, I get what you're saying too. It's like it depends on the people that you actually meet. Like some of them, like the one that told you shut the fuck up because he don't want to work with you. And then you meet other people who actually play as a team, even though you don't know each other.
Oh, and
it's awesome because you start kicking ass.
dude,
It's
I was
fun.
playing a game where every battle there was a team of 4 guys, and they were like, those rooms that are locked.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get in so bad because every game they were top team. They
Yeah.
were,
Because they were working as a team.
They were, and they
Yeah.
were a fucking force to be reckoned
Yeah.
with because every time you encounter them, they were
Yeah.
always together.
Yeah.
There's a guy in a machine gun, there's a guy as a medic, there's a guy as an assault, and they're always fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they were carrying the game.
Yeah.
Their team kind of sucked,
Yeah.
and our team was okay, but they were always together. They got in the house, and everybody got a window.
Yeah.
So now they're covering the whole fucking area.
So that's what we should do.
And they would go from flag to flag together. So if someone died, the guy would be reviving them. It was good times, man. It was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Let me
Why
see,
can't
I
we
think
do
it
that
was
shit?
back in
You need to
Call
get
of
Battlefield
Duty
1.
3. I was like that too. I had like actual friends. Like
Actual friends.
We were in a clan tag.
That sounds really like
Alright,
sad.
Alright, that's fucked up. I'm
Not
not
here.
my
Not here.
You know?
Okay, so in like the
People
video
that
game,
played online,
the community, yeah. So, but they were like not only they were like my real friends in real life too.
Yeah.
But every like certain nights we'll get together and we'll play Call of Duty, and then that's what it was. We were a little clan and we always played together, and
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you said, everybody covered certain points and areas, and we talk and we communicate with each other. And we were a force to be reckoned with, like you said too. We were pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then we would like suddenly we'll jump into a room against another clan, and we would just talk mad shit to each other, and it was a lot of fun. It was good times. And like the people who were losing against us talk mad shit. It's like
It's
you know,
the-
you guys
the most-
They
shit.
started hating so bad.
My favorite game to play as a team was, I'm going to say, about 10 years ago, and it was SOCOM.
Oh, so oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we always played
Were you
as a
born
4-man team.
It was. Yeah.
Dude,
I remember
we
playing
had,
SOCOM.
I'm not kidding you. I was playing with people from, there was a guy that we would make a room because you could make your own room. And then there was a guy from São Paulo, Brazil, all the way from São Paulo. He was playing with us. And there was a couple of guys from Florida and a couple of guys from like Georgia or something, all these Brazilian guys. And then we would get together and then people knew what time it was and it was like, let's fucking play. And then we would sit and fucking play.
Yeah.
And it was badass. And then there was a friend of mine who lives here in Lowell, and he would like set up the room, would get in, and everybody would fucking kill. It was murderous.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it was, the mic is always on in SOCOM.
Yeah.
And but if you want to talk to your team, you press a button, on the
okay.
controller to talk. So you have to press and then you talk. But if the guy on the other team is close to you, he can hear you talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh, that's
real
pretty cool.
person.
Yeah.
So
It's not like-
if they're close enough, they can hear you behind the wall talking. Which means I'm behind the wall, I shot at you a couple of times, you're ducking down, and then I'm keep shooting at the wall, and I tell my buddy to cover me as I'm gonna, because if you die in that game, you die. You don't respawn until the end of the game. So I would tell my buddy, shoot at him, and I'm gonna run towards him talking shit. And I'd be like running towards him. I'd be like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill you. He would pop his head, and my buddy would take him out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
That's pretty cool.
So there was a strategy behind it, and stuff like that. So
They should bring that back.
they should bring that back. That was a great way. Like if you want to
it's-
talk, you would have to press.
To press the thing, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because that's,
So like, yeah.
it's more realistic. Especially if somebody's next to you.
If you want to talk to your buddies, you
Yeah.
have to press.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's a
they
little-
can hear you
it's a
if
little
they're
more
close to
slow-paced,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it was way slow paced.
It was like, because it's
So like if you died, you'd be pretty pissed off because
Oh,
you'd be
hell
out of the
yeah.
game for a while.
for like 30 minutes just
Yeah,
waiting.
Sometimes,
Oh,
well, the games were like we would set up as like 20 minutes.
oh yeah.
So if you come out of the gate and you die, you could just get up and go do something because you're gonna.
You're just waiting.
Yeah, you're just
I mean,
waiting.
the game mode is still there. Like for example, in Call of Duty, it's called Search and Destroy, and it's like a three or four player team base. And as soon as you die, you don't respawn until the game's over.
But usually that ends fast because Call of Duty's such a fast-paced game.
It's actually slow, really slow. Because I played a few Search and Destroy. It's too slow for me, so I backed out of it.
Oh.
Gears of War's had the same thing, where it's also it's a game mode that you have to choose. It's not like a deathmatch or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing because I remembered one of the best games I ever played was in Gears of War. It was like, dude, that game took 30 minutes to finish because like each team was really, we were like walking around and
yeah, you just
hiding
don't
and
go
we don't
killing
know.
people.
Yeah, it wasn't like an all-out running gun. It was like we were just hiding and then moving from place to place and keeping watch of everything. And then as soon as you die, you can only view. You can talk to other dead teammates, but you can't talk to your teammate that's still alive.
Yeah.
So I was like the last one, and it was my teammate got picked off really quick, and it was down. It was me. It was 1 versus 3, and I was just like trying to hide, and I was picking people off. And it turns out that I almost died too, but at the very end, I ended up winning. And like as soon as you win, like
You can
it
hear
brings all the
everybody
group
else.
back
Yeah,
together, and
yeah.
everybody was like talking mad shit, but my team was cheering. But that was like one of the best games I ever played. It
Battlefield.
took a half an hour. I was like,
Battlefield is pretty long though.
Yeah, Battlefield
Around like Conquest or whatever.
Oh, it's forever.
Fucking long.
But it's the shit.
Yeah, it is.
So
But-
I remember I was playing. I would say it was a month ago. I haven't played in a while
Yeah, me
because we were watching the American Horror Story because it was Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Julia started watching American Horror. So we watch a couple of episodes a night.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? The one
haven't
that
watched that
they're
yet.
in the hotel.
I don't think it.
Julian, can you open the door for Julia? The one that they're in the hotel
I haven't watched
is
those yet.
literally softcore porn
Really?
with horror. Hey,
Hey, Julia.
your boy's here.
Oh, he's going.
You almost fucking jumped off my lap.
Hi, you wanna go now? Yeah, you started or?
Yeah, we're here. We're talking.
Okay.
Someone just pulled
Julia,
up.
say hi. Step in so they can see your face.
Oh, you're recording. Hello.
God, these fucking fruit flies, man.
Enjoy the podcast. I'm gonna go home. With Jakey. Come on.
Toodles, Jake.
Say bye, Jake.
Babe,
Huh?
my kiss.
I know. Do you have a client coming? or-
No, I don't.
Oh, your hat.
Sorry.
In the head.
Oh, these fruit flies, man. I'm telling you.
So yeah, me and Julia watching American Horror Story, and it's like
Oh my god.
that. It was creepy. It was just like weird, and there's ghosts
That's
and
the latest episode the
The
latest
cult?
season.
and-
Hi.
Is it that
no,
one?
the hotel, the
Oh,
one,
the
the
hotel.
hotel
Oh,
one
I'm
with
trying
Lady Gaga.
Oh, I don't know.
So Lady Gaga's naked every second episode. Man.
A lot of
Every
sexual
second.
scenes.
Every second episode,
Like,
naked.
porn.
Okay.
It's like softcore porn, right?
Softcore.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
Softcore
do you know how they hid her boobs?
Yeah.
She just had pasties
Yes.
on her nipples every time, and it was like,
She looked hot though. She was hot.
Julia said it.
Julie said, not
He doesn't
me.
want to get in trouble.
Her face improved. She was ugly when she first started, but she's looking good now.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye.
ya.
I'll see you at home, baby.
See ya.
So yeah, I haven't seen the season where they the season where they had the freaks.
The clowns?
The
the
circus.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't
haven't
like
watched-
it at all. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I only watched, when it first came
It
out,
was gross.
I watched the first one. I didn't finish the first one at all.
I don't.
But
I don't
was
For real, the
interested-
first one's good.
I was interested enough that, like,
That fucking guy's always crying in it.
I know.
His name's Tate. Yeah,
Tate,
yeah.
I forgot.
He's always fucking crying. I'm like, bitch, you dead. Stop crying, motherfucker.
Yeah, but no, it's one of those things that I'll have to catch up on Netflix soon too.
It's good.
What else shows are out right now?
Uh,
Is Walking Dead out?
Yeah, it's out.
The new one's
yeah,
out
it's
at the moment.
it's playing now on AMC. The problem with watching like The Walking Dead on AMC is the fucking commercials.
Oh yeah.
It's literally every 5 to like 10 minutes. And then the commercial's like a minute long.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're losing me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to buy this dick pill. Like, I don't need it right now. Like, no, but it's like that. It's
Do
like
they still have those commercials?
What commercials?
Like the
the Viagra commercials. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I haven't
in a
seen
while.
any. Huh.
I
Times has changed.
Yeah, this thing hurt my ear.
I never put cable back on my television.
Oh, you
Since
just
I, yeah, since I
I
cut
have
the
some
cord.
channels, but I have it through Sling,
Sling. I don't
just so
like
I can watch The Walking Dead and stuff.
Even that, it's like, even The Walking Dead, I mean, it's, I don't know, it kind of dropped off for me a few years ago.
Really?
And I just catch up on Netflix when I haven't even checked out the new season, the one where Negan killed Glenn on the
Spoiler
on the
alert!
new season. It's like 2 seasons ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you haven't watched
that,
it, go fuck yourself.
I mean, it's on Netflix right now, and I haven't even caught up to that one yet. I did finish Stranger Things this past weekend.
What did you think?
It was good. I liked it.
See?
It wasn't as good as the first one. First one I liked a lot better, but season 2 was just as good. Where I'm looking forward to season 3.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't think it was as good? I thought it was.
I thought the beginning of season 2 was a little slow.
It was a little slower, yeah.
I like it. I like
I
it.
felt because the first one, when season 1 and first episode just came out of nowhere, and Will was in like that little cabin.
Yeah, it
got
just-
taken by something like it just hooked me like that.
Yeah, it was. It felt like.
Season 2, I knew starting into it, I knew what happened, but I was looking forward to what was going to happen. But with the introduction of all these new characters, it was a little bit slow.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still, within the amount of time that they had, and it was only 9 shows in that season, they put so much into the character where at the end I was like, I care about these characters as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, the story was great. The character.
Weren't you sad they killed the Goonies guy?
Yes. At first I was like, this guy is
Spoiler
annoying.
alert.
But then halfway through, when he was actually, he was participating in mapping out
He's
the whole
such
thing
a
for them.
nice guy,
He is.
dude.
He was
He is.
nice. He was smart. He was goofy. But then when they killed him, like, no, I actually like this guy now. It's like now they're killing him off.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
yeah,
first
I
I
did.
was
I
like,
was
what a
bummed out.
nerd. Sounds
Yeah,
like me, that
exactly. It's like,
motherfucker.
he's so nerdy.
A little
It's
less
like, this guy's
aggressive.
he's kind of annoying. But I actually ended up liking him.
That
His character was actually supposed to have a smaller role. But the fact that
He's
Sean
such a
Astin-
likable dude.
is.
Dude, come on. He's in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like, he's Sam, dude. He's my favorite character in Lord of the Rings.
Samwise
Sam Wise, dude. He's the best. In Lord of the Rings, he is the fucking hero. Okay?
Yeah, he kept it together.
Yeah, because fucking Frodo's a bitch.
Little bitch.
Fucking Frodo's always like, I'm dying. He's always like, holding his fucking, fuck you, Frodo. And then Sam comes up with his fucking,
He was
let's
the
go.
one that took the sword and killed the giant spider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he cuts,
Cuts
him off
the
the fucking
spider
thing.
web.
Yeah. And also, he's the one who's like, I don't trust Smeagol.
Right?
Fuck you, Gollum. I don't trust this motherfucker. It's like, ooh, potatoes. I'll never forget. The potatoes. Yes, potatoes. And then fucking Smeagol was like,
It's like the animation of his face when he says that too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
potatoes.
It's like so disgusting.
Potatoes. It's like, oh my god. And then I watched an interview with him, and they were saying, and he said that he had not read the books before he took the part for
Huh.
Lord of the Rings. And then when he started playing the part, then he really read the books because he wanted to make sure that he was true to the character, to get all the little like
Details.
quirks and
Yeah.
you know what things that Sam would do, then so he could portray it better. And it's like I think he did a great job. He was fun to watch. He was in
Fucking
a lot of, I
Sam.
don't know. My wife has never seen Lord of the Rings. Just saying,
Never.
never. I don't understand how.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why.
Well, it's just like Case never watching Game of Thrones. But-
Case never watched Star Wars.
Bro, where
Oh
are
my
you?
god! All of a sudden,
Where,
these
like,
guys
you,
are-
you know, it's
All right,
can you believe that?
2017.
Can you
I watched
believe that?
Lord of the Rings. I
Uh-huh.
watched all three.
Do you watch The Hobbit?
I haven't watched The Hobbit.
What?
'Cause
You have to watch The
I don't
Hobbit.
have access to it. It's not like,
Dude, it's on Amazon.
is it?
Yeah,
I
free.
haven't watched anything on television. that
And if
much.
it's not, I'll buy it and you can watch it.
I'll look for it on Amazon.
I'll order another thing on Amazon.
That means you ain't gonna watch it.
I'll look for it.
No, you have to watch.
I haven't watched Games of Thrones because I didn't have HBO, but then it's on.
Yeah, it's on there.
Prime.
Start watching. There's like seven seasons.
Seven.
And the thing
Seven
was,
seasons.
okay, so it's really hyped for me right now, Games of Thrones, with everybody's talking about it. So I'm just waiting for it to end, and then I'll just binge watch the whole entire 10 season, whatever it is.
No, if you start now, it's going to take a year to finish.
Fine, that's fine.
And then by the time you're done,
It's okay.
2019
I
is here.
I can appreciate
Boom!
it later.
You can,
He's gonna come in 2019. Yo, I just finished it. Oh my god, it was amazing.
And you guys already move on to whatever new show it is
yeah.
at that time.
He's gonna come in and talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, yo, where are you? We've been done with
No,
this.
you need to watch it.
I'll watch it.
It's like The Hobbit. The Hobbit is not as good
Well, that's what I hear too. That's why I'm not too crazy
as
about
The
it.
Lord of the Rings. It's just definitely not.
But you
The
didn't.
Hobbit is like the prequels in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't.
it
He doesn't.
continues-
He doesn't know what you mean because he hasn't watched it.
I saw the prequels. What is it? Episode 1, 2, 3.
The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I watched those.
You
I
watched
saw
those?
And I think that's why I'm
Clone
like,
Wars?
I don't think I'm really interested in watching.
No,
the
you
others.
gotta watch the 70s ones.
I watched
The 80s ones.
Was there the new one? Oh yeah, The Force Awakens. I saw that one.
You saw that one?
I
Yeah,
liked
that
it.
was good.
I wasn't
Rogue
too
One is
crazy.
fucking good. Rogue One is fucking good. Don't talk shit about Rogue One, bitch.
I wasn't too crazy about Rogue One.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I thought
It was
good.
okay.
I thought it was
Spoiler
good.
alert! And it's also came out like the beginning of last year or something. So if you haven't watched it, go
was
fuck
okay.
yourself.
I really like The Force Awakens though. So I'm looking forward
Really?
to the next one, whatever it's called.
See,
That's coming
I
out
liked
around
Force
Christmas.
Awakens, but it wasn't my go-to movie. Like go-to Star Wars movie.
Okay.
It's nothing like A New Hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which you don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know what you mean.
He's like, I guess.
I'll just-
Return of the Jedi is
take your
fucking
word
good.
for
You know, that's like-
Yeah.
But yeah.
I want to watch Thor.
Oh, I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was it?
I went with Jacob.
Yo,
What?
You brought Jacob into the theater.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Because he's
because
a
he's a diet-
service dog.
He's not he's a real service dog.
Okay.
If my diabetic ass keel over and fucking passes out, all my information is on Jacob.
Yeah.
He will freak out,
Yeah.
and people will know, like, oh shit, because sometimes it happens a lot with diabetics. So you go hypoglycemic, low blood
passing out.
sugar, and then what happens is you start hallucinating. That's what happens. You start hallucinating, and then you get hot. So sometimes you take all your clothes off and you start running in the street.
Yeah.
And then people don't know what the fuck is going on. Why the fuck is this naked guy running
crazy.
around?
Stay away from him.
But what they don't understand is it reacts differently to people. How sugar reacts to your brain is different
Yeah.
in every person. I know a guy who was a type 1 diabetic, and that happens to him. Like, he starts fucking saying shit that doesn't mean anything. He goes crazy, and it's like, what the fuck, is this guy on drugs? So a cop, if he comes up to me and I am hypoglycemic and I'm all fucking sweaty and I look like I am on heroin, I'm not. So he could look at my dog and be like, oh shit, this fucking guy's diabetic. Now he knows to give me some sugar to bring me back.
Yeah.
With Jacob around, they can see that. Otherwise, they would just throw me in the fucking car and just be like, he's not dying of overdose, so we know he's a fucking junkie, whatever.
Yeah.
But really, I'm just fucking going hypoglycemic and losing, you know, my blood sugar's really low.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But how was it?
Dude, it was badass.
Yeah, I wanna-
Jacob sat between my legs,
Yeah.
and he just, like, passed out. But then I got nachos,
Yeah.
so I'm just, like, breaking, and then I'm feeding him, and I'm like, fuck. Okay. Not to be crazy, but best Marvel movie
So far?
so far.
Okay.
That's what I've read.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's serious when it's supposed to be serious. And the story ends in where it's supposed to end. Like
Yeah.
it's the jokes
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
feel
yeah.
forced.
Yeah.
The jokes don't feel forced. And when they come, you're not expecting. There's some characters that you absolutely fall in love with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Other than Thor and the Hulk. And you're like, oh my God, I need to see more of that guy.
yeah.
And it's and then it's just you have to go. You have to
So
watch.
so you liked it better than Guardians 2?
Yeah. And I fucking love
I
Guardians
love Guardians 2. So
I like Guardians 1, Guardians 2.
yeah.
But if I would put it in a category, it would be Thor, Ragnarok,
Yeah.
then Guardians 1, then Guardians 2.
Yeah.
And then all the other ones could
Huh.
follow suit. It's like
Well, that's then.
the Winter Soldier's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Always, you know.
Yeah, that's my favorite Marvel movie right now.
Yeah.
Is Winter Soldier.
I watched it the other day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I watched it the other day. It's on Amazon. You
Oh,
can
is it?
watch
I'll
yeah.
probably watch it.
Yeah.
That's my
it's
favorite one.
so good.
It's funny because I saw the first Captain America, the first Avengers in theaters, and I was like, this movie sucks.
I was okay.
I'm not cool with that.
I mean, the Red Skull, is the Red Skull gonna come back?
For some
That's
reason,
what I felt like.
it
I thought
just
he should come
didn't
back.
do anything
He's
for
a
me.
big fucking, you know,
He's a role.
villain.
Yeah.
They're saying he might come back for Infinity War because even though, what's the actor's name? Hugo something, whatever.
Agent Smith.
He actually signed, I do believe he did sign a 3-movie contract, and he only appeared in one so far.
Oh,
So he might come back in the, Infinity War or any other future installments because of the Infinity Stones that might bring him back. I don't
Yeah.
know. Or you might know something in Ragnarok, but don't spoil it for us.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying anything.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
say
saying anything. All I'm saying is
He wants to
it's-
say something, but he knows
No,
he
I'm not
can't.
gonna
It's
say
fine.
anything. Sorry, guys. I my balls are sticking to the side of my leg. My bad.
Damn, you guys, this guy, he's
Oh.
still.
No, kill
he
them
must
all.
kill like 10 more
It's
already.
fucking war here.
You killed like 50 already. Today.
Bro, man, it's just
Okay, so since we're like here, I wanna. Have you guys ever heard of Manspreading?
manspreading.
Yeah, that's where the.
Will you just sit like
like
that? Yeah.
Look at Gabe. Look at me. It's called Manspreading.
Manspreading.
Yeah.
And then I was like watching this thing on feminists, and they were like really mad about manspreading.
Why?
You know when guys sit and they open their legs like this, and then I'm thinking like, well, they do have a point. I do sit like that sometimes, but then I was thinking like, I just did this, and I'm like, do you want to know why I sit like this? Because I have balls.
My balls could like.
Yeah, I'm not
No, and they were
this
sticking to
and
the
shit.
side of my
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah.
Like,
So that kind of helps, separate from your leg.
yeah, but it's
Yes.
like there's no one really close. I mean, Case is close to me, but I'm not touching him.
It's
And it's like
well,
I don't do that on the bus.
No, on the bus or like I was gonna say like in a public area or like if I'm at like a waiting room or something. Obviously, I'll sit a little more, like this. And if I'm sitting, like on a train or something like that, I'll make room.
Do you cross your legs like a girl? Like, can you cross like? See, I can't.
I can't do that.
I can't. No, do you know what I'm saying? Like, look
Like
at
all the way down.
It depends.
Yeah, I can't
it
do
doesn't.
that. See how big my hole is right here?
How big my hole is.
Got a big hole. No, but
I can't.
No, at the most
It's
it'll
like
be
you sit
more like
this,
sideways.
right?
Yeah.
It depends on where you are and how, and what, because I can sit like
But
that.
this is already too uncomfortable,
Yeah.
dude. My legs are too. It's just too much.
I will sit like this if I'm in a waiting room because I don't want to take up too much space. Manspreading,
Yeah.
right? I'll sit like this and then be on my phone because it's it's.
But I see like like old dudes. They're able to like
Go
sit-
all the way down.
They go.
Yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like squishing my balls.
It's like it's
You know?
kind of hard.
It kind of like
No,
squishes your balls.
It's like balls
You know?
torture. You're torturing your own nuts.
Yeah.
You don't need to do
I
that.
don't want to take up too much room, so I'll go like this. But if I'm like comfortable, I'll just.
Yeah, I
But
can't,
yeah.
I can't cross my legs like that.
Otherwise, yeah, I prefer to just.
I do this a lot.
It's comfy. It's comfortable.
You know
It
what I
says
mean?
good
Like,
to be a guy.
It's just like
It's just comfortable.
this is what they call the boss pose.
And if you want to adjust, you
Have
just
you heard of the boss pose?
down and
No,
just
there's an actual study that talks that if you do the boss pose
the boss
for
pose.
for about 2 to 5 minutes a day,
yeah.
it makes your testosterone boost up,
Yeah.
and it also makes you more successful in life, as in you become more
It
confident.
makes you feel more confident.
Yes. Dude, I do the boss pose all the time without even thinking.
Well, like that.
It's not like I'm
or-
doing it because I want to do it. It's just like I
Same,
sit
Oh, fuck.
Same thing with like putting your arms like this, and
Yeah.
you know, in a more like
like superhero pose,
yeah.
like Superman.
Tiago
He
looks
sits
like
and
a
he-
coach if he does that. He looks right now. He looks
Yeah,
like a coach.
He got the hoodie. He's got the hat. He's got the earpiece. He's about to call like some
Some play.
formation B 2-1.
Roger, get your ass on the field.
I don't even know anything about football. I feel like it right now. Though.
He looks like one right now.
He does.
Get Tom Brady out of there. See, I'm not a coach.
Get Tom Brady. What are you nuts? I mean, we must be leading by 50.
No, right?
Otherwise, no. You
They
want
feel
to
mercy.
win.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go for another Super Bowl
You think so? Dude, it's become so fucking predictable.
because we're amazing.
I don't even watch it, and it's just, you know, like, I'm from Brazil, so there's like,
Are you?
every state
Yeah.
has at least five soccer teams.
Yeah.
Some even have more.
Yeah.
So it's a little more spread out, you know, the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, you got one for like 3 fucking states.
That is true.
Where's the one from New Hampshire? Where's
New
the
England.
one from Maine?
It's New England.
I don't give a fuck. There's 50 states. There should be a team for every state.
Who said there should be?
I'm saying there should, because then it wouldn't be so predictable. Football's predictable.
There are.
It's all about making money.
32 teams.
I believe.
There you go,
You know,
32,
and it's
predictable as
split up
fuck.
into the
Tell me
NFC,
another team that has won the
AFC.
Super Bowl in the last 10 years, other than the fucking Seahawks, the one from
There's
California,
how many teams? I think
whatever.
There's only three
What?
teams, 3 or 4 teams that has not won the Super Bowl yet.
The Eagles, but they look like they're gonna win this year.
The Eagles,
Yeah.
They look like the
Philadelphia.
Oh, you're,
Philadelphia
Philly.
Eagles.
you're up
Yeah.
in Philly, but you got a Pats hat on.
Well, I love both teams.
Okay.
Philly's my hometown, and then
Is that a Patriots? Okay. I was, I
And then,
thought it was a
Drinks
Patriots too.
Philly's
He's like, yo,
Philly's
Philly.
hometown.
But he's got a Patriots.
But
It's cool though.
you know, I was raised here, so
No
I
way.
love both.
You were born in Philly?
I was born in Philly.
Oh, no way.
Lived there till I was about like 13.
Okay.
So you're good at making cheesesteaks?
I love cheese. I never had one up here.
Really?
I took
Only
a,
over there?
Yeah, I took a bite from I remember like my sister ordered it one day. I took a bite and then I spit it out. I said, this is trash.
Damn.
Yeah, it's trash.
What about lobster rolls?
I don't really like lobster to be
Oh,
honest.
you don't?
I don't like lobster or shrimp
You don't?
for some reason. I think it's the texture that kind of bugs me. It's that
You don't
rubbery.
like
it's that
you don't
rubbery-
like sea bugs? Come on.
Dude, sea bugs are delicious.
You ate a spider,
I
You
did
eat a
eat
spider?
What tarantula?
I would not eat
and he
it.
doesn't want to eat sea bugs.
No, it's something about I don't like the texture
Texture.
of lobster and shrimp. It's too rubbery. I feel like
I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love crabs. I love crabs and I
I
love
love
like
the sauce.
oysters and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I just don't like.
I'm okay with oysters. It's not my favorite.
I like
type of
oysters. Oysters are good.
I love it raw. Wink.
I'm a fan of all types of food in a sense.
Mhm.
Like I'll try everything. I always say to people like,
Try it once.
try everything once. You can exclude some things in
Yeah.
life, you know, like you don't need to try meth, okay? You can stay away from heroin.
Yeah.
You know, you can stay away from that. You can stay away from those. If you're not gay, gay sex is definitely something you should not try.
Good advice.
You know what I mean? Like I keep meth and gay sex out of the question.
Yeah.
But everything else,
Just try it
I
once.
mean,
Try at
what the
least
fuck,
once.
right? I mean, you should go bungee jumping. You
Yeah.
should jump out of an airplane. You should travel to a place and make yourself uncomfortable. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I really like to do is to travel somewhere where I'm uncomfortable, or do something that challenges me
Yeah.
to be better. You know what I mean? Like something that challenges me to have to work hard.
Mhm.
You know, like this. We just started this podcast, and this is something that now I can't. I was excited today. You know, like
It's Friday.
Dude, let me tell you something. It's interfering into my money making abilities on Friday. Friday normally I would book 2 really big tattoos and make a really good amount of money on a Friday. Today I booked 4 small ones.
Yeah.
And then I was done by 4 o'clock.
And then that's
So
when
it's
we
like-
got the text.
And then I was done by 4.
Because usually we do around 6:30.
Yeah, a little bit later.
No, normally it would have to be at like 8.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my.
excited.
Yeah.
Well,
I gotta
next
do
Friday
this.
I'll work until a little bit later,
Yeah.
but and then we'll do it later, which
Yeah.
means we're gonna have to. I'm gonna not forget to go buy beer because.
Oh, yeah.
because we're gonna do it later because
Yeah.
I know my tattoos were gonna go until probably about 8. So
Yeah.
we'll start the podcast at like 8:10, 8:20, whatever.
But
Yeah.
I've noticed 2 weeks in a row already. It was early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last
Last
week
week
was
was early. Cause
Yeah,
I
I've been making it
Yeah,
early
yeah.
because it's better.
Because I remember I got the text. He's like, "Yo, we're starting it early." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then
I was like,
today,
well, I
same
know. I
thing.
was like, I can't be there till later.
Case was hanging out with his friends last week.
My
Oh,
coworker.
Yeah.
After work, you know,
Not, you
it's
know,
a Friday.
you know,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
not, you know,
It's an ongoing thing.
it's fine.
It's like,
I
you know,
can't
I
have
was
friends outside of
Case, you know what? It's fine, man.
we did go to Red Robin, right?
Yeah,
We
we went
did.
to Red Robin afterwards.
Yeah.
You could have joined us, but you had, you know,
Yeah.
what's going on.
But fuck, man, huh? You're too cool for us.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
I feel like
It's
Case
pretty
is.
fucking cool.
I feel like he's too cool for us.
What's wrong with you
How many
guys?
groups of friends do you have?
How many
No,
groups of
he's
friends?
a popular guy, dude. He's good company, isn't he?
Yes.
Can't help it if I'm a likable guy.
Ah!
How about that?
I feel like he.
I was thinking of like about what we're gonna talk about today, and I totally escaped my mind. But
Oh,
really,
you know
it
what
was,
I want to talk about? Have you guys read about that Russian kid who is saying that he is the like his past life he was actually a Martian on Mars. He's a Russian kid. Look into it. It's actually kind of interesting because by the age of 1, he was speaking to his mom in full sentences.
What the fuck?
By the age of 2, he was telling his mom about the universe. And at the time, his mom was like, I have no idea what the hell these are. And then
Yeah.
she went to the library to check out some books, and the things that her son was talking about was right there in text. And then it started,
Huh.
and he's pretty much just saying he's like a Russian genius kid.
How old is he?
Right now, I want to say he's probably like, I don't know, 10 or 11. I haven't dig into it that much of it, but it's actually, like, just because I you know, these weird random stuff I find on YouTube.
Yeah,
you go on
is it?
YouTube benders as well.
YouTube
Do you
Bender? What's
like
that?
randomly like you
No.
start off in one video and then you end up at a video
Okay.
like what the fuck?
No.
Where am I at?
Yeah.
No, okay, so I subscribe to this guy. His name is Mike Chan on YouTube.
Mike Chan,
Mike
I
Chan.
watch Mike
So
Chan.
he has a YouTube channel called Beyond Science. And that's
Yeah.
what I watch. And
He does have some fucking woo-woo stuff in there too, though.
It's
It's like
weird.
a ton of woo. They do
There is-
criticize tattoos as well because he's Chinese, right? And then have you seen him criticize Chinese
I haven't
tattoos?
seen that one. But there are things like he'll talk about like science stuff, but then he also kind of get into the woo stuff. But just because it's like it's weird, it's different, it's interesting. There's nothing to prove it, and there's nothing to disprove it as well. But you know, it has to come from somewhere. Something it is kind of ridiculous, like the one where he was talking about people in China were taking. There's this video taken in China of like another city in the clouds.
Yeah.
And it appeared twice, and only in this certain region in China.
Yeah.
I saw that.
You saw that? That's weird. But he said, no, this is an actual thing. We don't know if it's Photoshop or not, but
Yeah.
it's there. It's out there.
Oh wait, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, he
that picture.
reported-
That is a
Yeah.
load of crap.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
City in the fucking clouds.
Yeah.
What is this, Narnia?
Oh, just like the kid who claims he was a Martian in the past life. That's just weird. But then again, like there's just the way he talks and all this information that he's giving at such a young age. I don't know. They were talking about how like kids who were like 5 or 6 and they were talking about like their past life.
So when I was a kid, I used to watch like the Brazilian shows, and they always had like the weird shit. And there was a girl who used to cry glass out of her eyes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's
Cry
on the
glass?
He did one on that one as well.
It's a girl in Brazil.
Yeah.
And then they found out the bitch used to stick glass inside the bottom of her eye. So she would like
Push it out?
eventually push it out for the camera. Like, bitch, you got some problems.
Wow, that's
Why don't you
crazy.
stick to normal crazy shit like cutting?
She is cutting her eyes.
Sticking glass into her eye. It wasn't
cutting.
hurting her
Yeah.
eye because her eye was detached in the bottom, so she could stick the glass in there.
Oh.
How do you find that shit out?
Yeah, for real.
It's just weird. I
She's
don't
like
know.
poking her eye one day, like, oh, maybe.
I could put glass in here, so I could be famous on TV.
Kids do the darndest things.
How about the Chupacabra? Dude, it was
I think we've talked about this
huge in the
before.
90s in
Yeah.
Brazil. So I would be terrified to
To
go
go out.
outside when I was a kid because next to my house, there was a big wooded area.
Yeah.
And then it's a big fucking wooded area. There's animals, and you could hear animals make noise in
Yeah.
that wooded area. So I would go outside and I look out the window, and there was like that fucking void over there. And then I just saw, videos and people talking, sensational news
Yeah.
shit about the Chupacabra. And now I'm terrified because my room faces that fucking thing. And you know what I mean? At night I gotta sleep by myself. My
He's slowly
12-year-old
picking
ass,
up, like, oh, shit.
I was sweating under the blankets because I was terrified of the Chupacabra. And they would say the Chupacabra was engineered
Yeah.
by aliens and left on Earth to fend for itself. And it's like, now I was already scared of aliens.
Yeah.
Now you see, it gives me the fucking chills, and I'm an adult. And then I was scared.
That gets me, man.
I was always scared of aliens.
Yeah.
Now I'm scared of the fucking Chupacabra because I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna come and suck my blood. How am I gonna fight the Chupacabra? You know,
what
I'm
it
a little
did.
kid. It's killing goats, man.
Isn't yeah? Because I was saying, isn't
Killing
Chupacabra
cows?
translated? It's goat sucker or something like that.
Yeah, Chupacabra means goat sucker.
Goat sucker.
Because it would like suck all the blood from the goats. And back then, damn, this
This guy's
You
murdered.
know what? I should be like a.
guy, professional fly swatter.
Yeah, for real, man.
They should call you.
You need me? Right there.
Yeah, I remember back in, I think it was the 4th grade, we had the weekly newsletter thingy that we read like once a week, every Friday. And the Chupacabra was actually one of the little articles in that little...
No
Was that
fucking
the
way,
one that
was
they
it?
had the Bat Kid?
Yeah.
The Bat Kid scared me.
No, this was actual, like, at school, like, our teacher would pass these out, and I want to say it was, like, I forgot what it was really called. It was, like, weekly newsletter. It was, like, just a little
The
two-page...
school.
Yeah, the school.
Yeah, yeah.
So the entire classroom has a thing, and, like, we would read it all together, like a little thing before Friday's over.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chupacabra had, like, one little section about it, too. And that's why I first started reading about it. Back in the 4th grade, and I wasn't as traumatized as you were, but I was like, holy crap, what the hell
That's
is
because you didn't
goat
see it on
sucker?
TV every fucking week. And then there was this thing about the E.T. of Virginia. Yeah, so it was Virginia. And then they had these
Virginia?
special... Virginia, yeah. It's a town on the north...
Oh, I was getting Virginia.
Yeah, I was like, why is he saying this so weird?
No, it's Virginia. So there was this town in
Virginia.
northern Brazil somewhere.
Oh.
And then there was these 3 girls. They were walking home, and then they saw the fucking alien crouched down next to a wall.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, creepy fuck. And then when they looked at them, it had big red eyes with 3 horns, like 3 bumps on its head. It was just naked and looking there. And then people actually saw the military in town that day.
Yeah.
And then it says that the military went into the woods, and then there was one of the soldiers that died, and then the family there was this whole woo-woo shit. I don't know if it's real or if it's not.
Yeah.
Because if there was really an alien in town, and it got lost in the fucking woods, and the military went and picked it up, and then one of the soldiers died in an attack with it, they're not gonna tell the public. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, so your son, we were going after this
bear.
this extraterrestrial being from a galaxy far, far away, whatever. But he was attacked and killed by it. And his body, we actually can't bring it because it's toxic now, and we're going to have to do studies and open his ass up. They're not going to say that,
Yeah.
so, you know. But then, you know what I mean? And then the guy would do, like, the drawing of the fucking alien, like, crouched in the corner with the red eyes and its little hands and shit. And I'm like, fuck. And then you watch that shit, and then you go to sleep afterwards. I don't have any brothers. I slept in the room by myself. My sister slept in my mother's room. And this is like my 12-year-old ass.
Yeah.
Terrified.
Tiago's
First
traumatized, man.
Now he's
Talking-
got the aliens on the news.
Tiago is traumatized, man.
Yeah, watch The Fourth Kind. You know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
good. I'll pass on that. Later. We talked about this a lot. I'm good with the Fourth Kind.
Tiago is
That movie's
I
scary.
don't know why you watched it, because knowing full well, like, okay, so
Dude, I'm curious.
aliens creep me out too.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not gonna go watch The Fourth Kind. Damn, was that a 4-piece?
I don't know, but the motherfucker's dying. I'm just saying.
I hope you get them all by tonight.
they're laying everywhere. So,
But
oh fuck, he's
I
still
would
alive.
not watch The Fourth Kind because I know that. No, thank you.
Creepy ass movie.
What's that other movie? Black Skies, Dark Skies, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen Dark Skies, but yeah.
Not gonna watch that.
I'll watch it. I'll watch
He's
it.
gonna scare himself tonight.
I like being scared. Is that weird?
good.
I like being scared. Have
oh.
you seen my YouTube feed
Oh
here?
no, I've seen him. Yeah.
It's just scary stories
Yeah.
of every kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the YouTube channel Scary Stories.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of weird shit. I like it. People telling stories from Reddit. Like, you just... So I was home and then there was this guy looking inside my window. That shit is awesome. It's terrifying because you put yourself in that position. I bet... And then I watch about, like, serial killers.
Yeah.
I like weird, creepy stuff because it just makes you think. Especially, like, with serial killers, they're fucking terrifying.
Oh hell yeah.
Serial killers are terrifying.
Mentals. They're mental.
Mental ass motherfuckers.
For real.
But you know what's weird? Like around this time, it's already getting dark. Like
Yeah.
it's
6 o'clock.
It's almost 7.
7 o'clock and it's fucking
Yeah.
pitch black out already.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, it starts getting dark at like 4 o'clock now.
Yeah.
4:30. Well, 4:30 is when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
By 5, it's already.
That's crazy. We
Yeah.
live in fucking this northern. I feel like people that live in, in other areas where it's always warm and it doesn't get cold like this, they don't understand what being really tough is.
Yeah.
You know, as a person.
Yeah.
Do you think people in Mass are well, they do call us massholes,
Massholes,
right?
yeah.
Do you think it's because of the weather here?
I think so.
I think that plays part of it. I think it's the weather and also like
We like to talk a lot of shit.
New
Like,
England
you guys don't
is
know anything
more-
about snow.
Come on,
No.
kid.
we're also like what is it? It's more fast paced up here because of all the business and all that stuff. It's a
Yeah.
lot more fast paced.
But you know, like,
so people's like, I gotta go, get out of my way. I need to be somewhere. No time to be nice.
in England,
Just go.
if it snowed like a couple of inches, everything shuts down. Where I was, everything fucking shuts down.
Well, I feel like
Over
the
here
same
we
thing-
got blizzards and people are like, fuck you, get out of my
people
way.
people
Right?
still doing like
Beeping.
60
Going to 60
On the
dollars.
highway.
on the highway. Like move, bitch! I gotta get somewhere.
We're just so used to it. Like I remember years
There's a
ago.
blizzard.
So there's a person who's working in that reports to the same bus that I do. She works in person like I do, and then but she works in Georgia that time, and that year Georgia had like 2 inches that fell on the ground.
Yeah, and
The whole entire city shut down
they don't know how to.
because
They don't have the plows?
they have no plows because it was just covered in snow.
It's 2 fucking inches.
People don't never driven in snow before, so they're like,
So they
how do we,
they're free-
you know, like how do we? I heard it was slippery.
I heard
oh my god,
It's
That's
like, you
slippery.
know, it's cold enough. Like, yeah, the whole entire, like, she didn't go to work that day because I'm her backup if she's out of the office. So my boss like, oh yeah, Lisa, she didn't make it up to work today. I guess they got snow. They shut down. I was like, how much snow did they get? Did they get like 2 feet?
Was it like a
No.
couple feet?
They
Damn.
had like, you know, it was like an inch. And I was like, what? Like, okay, whatever.
Like to us, we find it so funny.
Like,
Dude, I'll fucking walk to work and then
I would too.
you know what I mean? That's shit.
you know,
I remember like when I was young and then it was fucking blizzard out. I would still just walk everywhere.
Go to school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
the
I
thing
remember-
was, like, the city didn't have any standing trucks, they didn't have snow plows, they didn't have anything to be prepared for, like, you know, snow.
Yeah.
And then the
And
next
two-
day was probably 70, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh my
Yeah,
god!"
it all melted.
It all melted away.
But yeah, they're just not ready. I mean, for one, like if I was to go down to, I don't know, if I was to go to Alaska,
Yeah.
things would be a whole lot different. What is nighttime for like 30 days? This is
I'm
not.
Is
not
that-
sure.
is that
Yeah,
Alaska?
30 Days a Night.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
That took place in Alaska. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a little
And all
town.
the
northern.
vampires come out. Or something
Dude,
like that.
those
Was it?
vampires are actually scary.
I
Do you know what I
didn't
mean?
face
That
it.
is the only movie
That movie was terrible.
other than Nosferatu. That movie was great.
They're Nosferatu.
Other than Nosferatu, that vampires are actually scary because they come in to fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
I watched like the first 15 minutes. Like I can't do this movie.
And if they don't kill you, you become a vampire.
If they don't kill you,
Yeah, I think so.
Because they turn you into one.
Yeah, like
Wow.
they just bite your ass, you
Yeah.
just become. It's like a virus.
It's like zombies. Like what is it?
Yeah, but they talk and then they talk in a different language.
What is it? Fucking zombies. What is it? 28
28
days.
days later.
Those
Those
are
zombies are scary.
They fucking
They're not
run.
really zombies. They just like
Yeah, yeah.
people with like rabid.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like imagine like if it was a zombie and they're running towards you instead of like that slow pace. Yeah.
Dude,
Imagine
if there
them
was a
running.
zombie apocalypse, I'd just be like, shit. Just
not the
fucking-
28 days
Juke.
later one.
No, 20 days later, you're fucked. Because they're
Pull
throwing
all the
punches,
windows.
Yeah.
they're scratching you. And if you get any blood on you at all, on your, your eyes, your nose,
Yeah.
in your
your
mouth.
face,
Yeah.
You get
10
get
seconds, you're one of them.
Yeah.
Now you're killing everybody around
Yeah.
you.
That shit's scary.
Did you guys see 28 Weeks Later?
Yeah.
I think I saw that one.
When the guy kisses the woman, like, didn't she fucking, because she is immune, right? But he is not. And then he ran from the house because he thought she was, whatever. And then he kisses her, and then he gets infected. And then he fucking turns right next to her, and she's like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. And then he gets on the fucking table and sticks his thumbs into her eyeballs.
Yeah.
That's gotta
Yeah.
suck.
Oh god. That's oh my
Like,
god. Just
you-
thinking about that is like
No, that is a bitter bitch.
That kind of sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she should have
She-
known
yeah.
that now she's infected, and she could have gave him the infection.
fucking
Now she's dead by getting thumbs in her eyes. She could have been having thumb in her butt. Now she has it in her eyes. Stupid bitch. Spoiler alert. 28 weeks later. Actually,
Oh god.
I mean, I guess I'm too critical. I'm judgmental.
Oh shit.
I was watching something and the guy says something like, I couldn't be a judge because I just don't like, I'm not a judgy person. Like, I am above that. So I could not be a judge. No, I don't like judging people.
Tiago judges people every day.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I absolutely do. So if I walk in a room, let's say I'm walking around the mall and I see you wearing pajamas, I hate you.
I was gonna come in my pajamas today. I need.
Well, you come in here, you're chilling, but I'm just saying, you're walking around a public place
Yeah. In pajamas.
in pajamas,
Very
you
chill.
lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
I remember that was like, wasn't it like part of the fad years ago?
It was.
It
It
was
was.
like these girls just walking around in their pajamas.
Yeah.
I was
And it's like, leave SpongeBob at home. You know what I mean?
remember those
With their SpongeBob pajama
days.
pants. It's like, just stop. Just stop. It's not cool. It's not funny. It's not cute. Keep wearing the stuff you normally wear, which is yoga pants and North Face jackets.
And Uggs.
Yeah, and your Uggs.
You forgot the Uggs.
I call them fugs
Fugs.
Bugs.
because they're
Fucking
fucking
ugly.
ugly. Ugh. You're not an Inuit.
Anyway.
I'm being correct here. Don't fucking wear them. Don't. If you're not in Alaska or northern Canada, fuck you. It's comfortable. I don't give a shit. They're made in Australia, stupid. They are, right? They're an Australian company.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, they are. Made in Australia. It's like, and then I think I was watching the news one day, and there was a guy walking in the background, and I saw him wearing Uggs.
They have Uggs for men.
AKA Tom Brady. He actually.
Yeah, because of Tom Brady, I knew because he was endorsed.
Endorsed. Yeah.
Yeah, endorsed by Ugg. So there's men's Ugg, just like there's men's. What is it? What's that one piece?
Oh, get the fuck out of here! The rompers.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Oh my god! That shit.
I was like,
you know what? When I saw that, I
thought
said, "Men."
No, I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. I was like, this
You know who actually wore it? It was actually.
I've heard it too many times. It's called the pussification of America. Now we have men wearing rompers.
Yeah,
really?
It was during the summer, when what's his name? Cam Newton, the quarterback of.
Oh, he wore one.
He was for real wore
He
one?
actually Yeah, he wore it at Coachella. After that, I think he was at Coachella. I forgot where he was, but after that, guys actually started. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I've never seen one in the street.
Oh my god!
If I do, I'm throwing a rock at them.
I'm throwing a rock too. I'm right behind you.
They'd be like, what if it's a gay guy wearing a romper? All right, fine. Gay guys can wear it.
Yeah.
But if you're a straight man,
Wearing a romper.
dude, I get enough flack for my tight jeans, dude. The guys come in here and they're like, dude, your jeans are fucking tight. And it's like, dude, I squat, dude. I gotta
That's just tight,
that
yo.
shit, fucking show my butt. Fucking. It's like my jeans are tight, my shirts are tight. I just feel more aerodynamic.
Because I gotta move.
If I need to run from a zombie, from those fast zombies, I'm jumping that fence. You're getting stuck with your baggy ass jeans. Now you're dead.
True.
And I'm not.
Okay, well.
Fuck was that? It said unavailable.
Yeah.
It's probably a telemarketer.
Wrong number.
Or an alien.
What is the funniest thing you've ever said to a telemarketer?
Actually, I don't even talk to him.
No?
No.
Dude, I talk to them all the time.
Never.
No.
Every time I see a number I don't know, I leave it.
Really?
Yep.
Now, if they call me and they start talking to me, and then, they say like, so, we would like to offer you this trip to Hawaii, and blah, blah, blah. And I let them talk. I just let them,
Yeah.
Jesus. And then I let them talk, like, continue to talk. Boom, 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 boom. And then when they're done, I say, that was nice. But I don't want any of it.
You just wasted your time talking to me.
Yeah. And it's like, your job sucks.
It does suck.
Because now you're calling people like me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want anything you're selling me. How about there's the one, there was one time someone called me, and I saw this in a movie, that's why I said it to her. I was like, do you work in a building?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
I know
Is it a high-rise building? And she goes, excuse me. I was like, yeah, if it is, jump off. What is wrong with you?
I want you to go to the
There's
roof,
other jobs out there.
proceed to the edge, and fucking jump.
You know what I mean?
What movie was that from? Because I know
I
what
don't
you're talking about. I seen that one too.
40-year-old virgin.
Was yeah.
40-year-old
okay.
virgin.
Yeah, that's right. It was that girl
Yeah,
he
that
was
bitch
trying
was
to get with.
you work in a building, bitch. Jump off.
Oh, because he called her a few times, but he was so nervous that he hangs up. He doesn't say anything. So she proceeded he was a telemarketer,
Yeah.
and he was saying something. That's a good movie, by the way.
That is a great
I
movie.
gotta get that on Blu-ray.
It's a funny movie. Anyways, boys, the podcast is an hour and 11 minutes long.
Wow, really?
It's good times.
I did not know that.
Told you, this stuff fucking goes fast. We can do more. We can do more during the week. Like if you guys feel like it, and you come in, and I'm done with work.
Tiago is so
It's
down
just
with
like,
this.
I'm down to do some more
He's like-
podcasts. I'm gonna get wings tonight, and I'll tell you guys what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
But like, I'll be here tomorrow too. You work tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I'm not gonna. Well,
Do you
I
work
got
Sunday?
Some things to do. No, I'm working Sunday. I'm only working Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
No shit.
Nah,
That's good.
Yep.
that is.
So that's what I told them.
So you have the weekend off.
I have the weekend off. Yep.
How about on Christmas time? Are you gonna be there?
I don't know, probably.
A lot.
I don't know. Probably.
Make all that money so you can buy me a good gift.
I don't know. Probably not.
I was waiting for him to say "fuck you." I don't have a child that big.
He's buying it for all his other friends, so just remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has other important people in his life.
Of course he does. His brother, and his mom, and his dad.
I thought we were cool enough, but I guess we're not.
Oh, we're pretty cool, dude.
Not for Case though.
Not for
Junior. You be nicer. All right, boys and girls.
All right. Well, Junior on mic 3.
Case Mike 2. That's a wrap.
Mike 1.
Peace.
Wasn't today Marines' birthday?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Happy
shit.
Veterans
Happy
Day.
birthday,
Thank
Marines!
you to all the veterans out
Thank
there.
you.
No,
you.
it's just Marines' birthday.
Marines.
Not
Marine's
Veterans
birthday.
Day.
Marine's birthday.
It's Marine's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of Marine stuff on Facebook and
Oh
stuff.
no way.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the Marine Corps!
Happy birthday to the Marines, I guess.
I don't want to say. I don't know what did they say. Hua or hoorah?
No, I think it's
Hua.
I don't think the
Hoorah.
Marine says Semper Fi.
no.
We don't know.
I think it's hoorah.
We don't know. I tattoo a bunch of Marines. I don't want to be mad at me for being like, dude,
You got it fucking wrong, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
If you're not part of it, don't even say it.
No. Well, we respect them.
Yeah.
And you guys have a good night.
Peace.
Oh shit.